Who knew staying in one building could be so captivating? I'm in Salad and I saw Daredevil, Season 1, Episode 6, Condemned. It is directed by Guy Fairland, written by Joe Kukowski and Marco Ramirez. If you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. The last episode left off Daredevil having a bunch of cops pull guns on him. Put your hands up, freeze! He's beating up a guy, and then a bunch of cops pull up. But then he hears, kill him. So these are corrupt cops. So this gives him permission to go punch these cops to oblivion. Pa-pow! Pa-pow! And I thought that was really cool and satisfying. Daredevil has Vladimir trying to get answers out of him. Takes him to an abandoned warehouse. Cops surround the abandoned warehouse. We have a big old fight happening. You know what I like? Vladimir is getting big drugged. Go back to sleep. Wake up. Go back to sleep. All that fun jazz. He dies. And Daredevil does the coolest thing ever, which I find awesome. Wake up. Punches him in the ribs until his heart starts again and he takes big gasp of air. I love it. And this is when Vladimir's like, oh, you won't let me die. Also, Vladimir's like, this is not how I'll die. I will not just die because we somehow just crashed through 3 stories because I put up a fight. This is not how I die. And then Daredevil pushes him, body slams him, and it just collapses. I love it. Big collapse. They're in the basement now. I love how they're in the basement. Big injured. We got the police trying to come in. They're fighting, but then they realize, oh, the police are here. They're the enemy, actually. And there's a part where Vladimir's like, okay, I'm injured. We were big fighting. But then Daredevil's like, okay, wait, come here. I'm trying to open this grate. And then Vladimir helps him. And then they open the grate. They go in there. And they're in the sewers, the whatever they're called. The access tunnels, that's what it's called. And then they're... Vladimir's like, I'm going to die like a man. He takes like the gun. Takes a gun because some police were there. And big fight. Vladimir's like going to fight and die, and it's awesome. Daredevil escapes, and it's great. And this episode really focuses on Fisk talking to Daredevil for the first time via walkie-talkie. This is the first time and the only time that Fisk will talk to Daredevil. Fisk is saying, essentially, hey, what you're doing is respectable. I admire how you keep on going, your going on spirit, I forget what it's called, determination. However, we both have the same goals to improve the city. How about you stop? And Daredevil's like, no, I'm gonna make you stop. You're the problem. Fisk's like, okay, you're really not understanding what's happening here. I love it. Fisk has so much power. Fisk has so much control versus Murdoch has no control. When he's mad, he just goes, go, throw things. It's pretty epic. I like it. Tries to hold it, but he can't. And then Fisk is holding back. He's really good at holding back. And the only time he raises his voice is at the end of the calls, like, rah! Like, you know, not yelling. He's like in a whisper, then he gets to a little bit louder than a whisper, and then he just stops. And it's great. I like Fisk. I want to know more about Fisk. I like how they both respect each other, but they're both like, we're gonna take you down. And that's great. I love it. I love it when people respect each other, but they also like, we're gonna disagree and we're just gonna fight each other anyway, even though we respect what the other person's doing. I like how Karen is looking for more information. She's going with that journalist man, looking for all the information, big information. Everyone's looking for information. I love it. It's great. It's awesome. It's amazing. I also like how Foggy and Karen are very concerned. Hey, what's going on? Is Matt Murdock okay? We gotta call him. We gotta make sure he's okay. Trying to call him, make sure he's okay, because this is all over the news. And also now he's being framed, the black man is being framed as a terrorist and causing all the explosions on the Russian mob warehouses, which is pretty fun. Done by Fisk. I like how Daredevil shows Vladimir that Fisk is playing all of them. I also like how there's like some snipers that after the Fisk call happens, snipers kill a lot of the, not a ton, but a few of the police stores. Whoo boy. This is a fun, hefty episode. I also think that the color palette of the show is really cool. We got the red, but this isn't a lot of red, honestly. I find that it's mostly yellow and green highlights. And for this episode and all the other episodes, that's like the main color. Not a ton of red, actually. I like this episode. Let me know what you think of the series. Let me know what you think of this episode. I gotta give this one, it's a 7.3 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one the platform really likes that. If I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't even seen it at all, so you can go to my Patreon. Go to patreon.com/ASEPresents to request a movie review. $20 dinos for one movie review for 1 month. You can also help support the daily grindiness by going to autisticblues.com so you can go here. And until next time, mint salad saw. I'll see you later for my salad croutons and bacon bits. I'm gonna go fight some crime now. Let's go.